There was a Panamanian man who lived out in the middle of this jungle, and he was chopping away with his machete. He slit the top of it open with his
machete. And I am back. I just realized I gotta change that machete intro to get the current logo for the Great Old Ones, because we're not supposed to be using that other one. I've been playing that every time I stream, and I totally forgot about that. But I have a new updated one, so I'll just swap it out next time. Welcome, everyone. We are back. We're going to be playing Scenario 2A. One of the scenarios that I least enjoy because of all the mid-scenario setup stuff. But it's a necessity because we're going to be playing this for the League of Extraordinary Investigators, so I have to get familiar with it and learn the setups and all that stuff. So we will. I don't know all the locations because I haven't played this enough to know what each location does. So I'm just gonna kind of still be playing a little bit blind. I've played this scenario now 3 times, and I've gotten to like 2 different locations, and that's about it. Like I'm not familiar with the others, so I have no idea what to expect. Therefore, it's probably not going to go super well, but I guess we'll just see how it is. We've loaded up the same decks that I used for Scenario 1A. I didn't add any XP to it because I'm trying to run them and see how they run like this. XP is only just going to make them better. So if they work well, then they work well. And if they don't, then I'll kind of know what things need to be tweaked. Last time that I played this scenario, I found a lot of areas that needed improvement in these decks and have tweaked them. I did a test play on my own of this, and it went fairly well. So I expect this to go way better than the first time I played, which pretty much I barely even got out of this location. So anything that's better than that is an improvement, I guess. Yeah. Hopefully I do get a Storm of Spirits at the start. That is a good call on that. And thank you for the recommendation. Was it you that recommended it, JP? Or maybe it was Matastrophic to add Storm of Spirits into the deck because of all the swarms. It really, really is a great spell against swarms. So I think we've got everything set up here. Make sure I click this. We got all that. All right. Yep. So the decks, like I talked about before in Scenario 1A, but since this is a separate video, I guess I'll talk about them. I've leveraged a little bit of Bless and Curse. Very important card that I added was the Scrying Mirror, because this will allow me to see what's coming before I commit cards. That way, if I pull a Bless token and don't need to commit cards, I don't waste a skill card unnecessarily. So Scrying Mirror is very important to my strategy here. And combat, mostly are combat events. I do have some resource generation. Unfortunately, my last game I didn't pull either one of these, so I was low on resources. But generally, this deck does decent with resources, especially with Carolyn paired with it. I have 1 copy of Radiant Smite, which is a fantastic card, especially if you're playing Blessed Curse. And then for Carolyn, typical Karen shenanigans. Peter Silvestri for horror healing, along with Forbidden Knowledge, one of the best resource generation engines in the game. And then she's got like free clues from the Mystics, and then a fingerprint kit from the Seekers to help gather clues quickly, and then a little bit of card draw thrown in there to help out, to always be filled. Again, last playthrough, I didn't get... I discarded 1 of those card draw cards and then didn't get any the rest of the game. So that's not a normal game for this deck. So that was kind of an oddball situation. I think if I had had more cards in hand, things would have gone a little bit better last game. Anyways, we're going to begin here. Carolyn is the lead investigator, so she gets Virgil Gray automatically in her play area. Othar is a veiled location. I'm not quite sure how the league is going to handle this. There's like some choices that you had to make in an interlude, so I'm not quite sure how they're going to handle that. I'm just going to pick one option, the worst one, and then we'll go from there. I think Mateo will draw his opening hand, and let's see here. Yes, I got Eye of the Jinn early. But I do need some cards to give me Bless and Curse tokens. So we're going to get rid of this. I do like this hand, though. So we'll just draw one more card, and it's Armageddon. Okay, a way to defend ourselves is never a bad thing. I think that's a decent hand. A little expensive, but okay. Carolyn gets the Hollowed Mirror. 3 nice skill cards, and her most important physical training, and a fingerprint kit. So it looks like Mateo's going to be handling the fighting early on, and then Carolyn's going to handle the investigating, and then they'll probably switch roles later. But I do like this hand, so I think I'm going to keep that. Thanks, Manson. Hey, Manson, what's you said you were having a bad day. What's up with that? Hopefully you have a better day tomorrow. Hopefully have a better day later today. But yeah, it sucks to hear when your friends have bad days. Wish I could do something to help. Who will go first? We need the clues. I guess Carolyn will go first. She'll set up, and then she'll gather the clues here. So she'll pay 4 resources, pull out her fingerprint kit, and what the heck, we'll just use it. Versus a 1, 5 to a 1, 0. So that is good enough. She gets the 2 clues that she needed. How do you do that thing where you can keep grabbing things by just clicking on more things? 2 clues, that's 2 actions. We got 1 action left. We could use the free action for the veiled location situation. Let's flip it. Carolyn flips it. If the cats collected their tribute, lose... Oh, well, this is her... Oh, she has 1 action left, so she could do that and end her turn. Spawn the cats of Ulthar enemy engaged with you. Well, I'm not quite sure what the league is going to choose as the option here. So let's go with the bad one, which is spawning the cats, because I've already used 2 actions. So spawning the cats engaged with me is probably going to be more difficult for me. So we'll go with that. So Cats of Ulthar. Let's see what these guys do. Swarming 2. Well, that's annoying. When you reveal a chaos token while attempting to evade, reveal an additional token. Interesting. Add 3 swarm cards. Ooh. Okay, so we don't want to fight them. That's brutal. That is brutal. Pick up the first with the left click. And then right. Oh, okay. Thanks, JP. Wow, these guys are freaking brutal. Okay. Mateo's going to have to deal with that. Spend 4 resources. Play Armageddon. Action 2. Engage the cats. And action 3. We'll attempt an evade. Beloved. Gives me 2, so that puts me at a 5 to a 1. But I have to draw an extra token when I draw a token. Is it worth it to Promise of Power? These guys hit hard, though. So, yeah, I think it's worth it. Promise of Power, I don't want to risk failing because I had to draw an extra token, which, yeah, this could screw me over. Oh, wait, -2 is the worst one. And that put me at a 5 to a 1. -2 is the worst one. Nope, don't need it, actually. So we'll go ahead and reveal 2. 1, 2. Reveal another token. Okay. Thank God. All right, so they're evaded. Yeah. And then, oh, but Carolyn's going to have to evade them again next round. Yeah, but we need to, oh, this wasted a whole round here. Mateo's going to grab a resource. That ends both the turns. Enemy phase, readies, and engages her. Hey, poo-poo. Yeah, that's what we'll do, and engage her. And then we'll upkeep. And the other things are not hunters, I don't think. No. Oh, they were swarming 1. It's already starting, huh? Yeah, she does. That's why she's going to be the one evading them. Because Mateo has to fight these things. He's the only one with cards to fight right now. So, drawing a counter card. Oh, what do you got there, Papa? Look at that, huh? You got a nice little Tuggies toy. What a Tuggies toy. Go get it. Doom on the agenda. So upkeep phase. 1 out of 7 Doom. Here we go. Oh, that's fine. I'll take that any day. Song of the Maga Bird. Jesus, that's rough. Whew. So, take a hard, place 1 Doom, and discard it. Jesus Christ. Or I could waste an action on a test that I may be able to pass. That might be worth it. Alright, first things first. Carolyn's going to have to go... No, Mateo's going to go first. Mateo's going to move in. That way these guys can engage him. So, boom. This is a swarm from Carolyn. I got to remember to put that in her deck. So they engage Mateo. 2 health and 2 health. Ouch. Let's do this. Now they're going crazy. Armageddon against a 1. That's a -2. So we succeed. If you fail, wow, they're going nuts back there, aren't they? That's dead. So we're gonna put this back under Carolyn's deck. And then we're going to do this again. Armageddon. Against a 1. That's a skull, which is 0. So, it's dead. Okay. That's all of Mateo's actions. The bird is... Oh, it is. Oh, my God. You're correct. Well, then Mateo takes a horror and we add a doom. That is a good catch. Thank you. I thought, for some reason, I thought it went to the investigator that drew it. But yeah, you are correct. That is attached to the location. We had a doom. Mateo takes a horror, and it's discarded. Okay. What do you got, Papa? We'll get your toy. All right, one last thing for Carolyn to do then. So she's going to evade the cats. She will promise a power, which will add a curse token to the bag. Let me make sure that went. Oh, these dogs lately. Okay, there's the curse token. So we're going to test now 6 to a 1. -4. Jeez. Good enough, though. And let's get out of there. Carolyn's cards. I gotta remember to pick them back up for Carolyn. All right, so that was action 1. Action 2, she will move down to this. All right, there are no clues here. But when you attempt to leave, you test 2 willpower. Okay, or 2 agility. Let's spend 2 resources. Something's wrong with my graphics card. We'll spend 2 resources. Play this. And that's turn. There are no enemies on the board. There are, but it's these guys. They don't hunt. And they were exhausted enemies. Upkeep. Mateo gets Promise of Power. Upkeep. Carolyn gets Vicious Blow. Can come in handy, indeed. All right. We are now at 3 doom out of 7. Oh, yay, yay. Encounter cards. Oh, God, these annoying cards. Cannot commit to skill tests with an odd number of words in the title. All right, bye-bye. All right. We'll have to deal with that right away because those can add up quickly. And another Mega Bird. All right. Annoying. So Mateo is going to test this Mega Bird test. He'll commit Promise of Power, so it's an 8 to a 4. And that's a skull. So we succeed. That's action 1. Action 2, he will attempt to move, but he has to test against a 2 willpower. Carolyn will Promise of Power. So we'll add a curse token. So Mateo will test 8 to a 2. That's a skull. That's a 0. All right. So there should be 3. 1, 2. See, it didn't add it. That button doesn't always seem to work for me. Now there's 3. Okay. So he moves. And that's his turn. Carolyn moves. She will test against a 2. She has a 3 willpower. And unfortunately, nothing to help herself with. Why did I commit this for Mateo and not for her? I don't know. That's a skull. It's a 0. She actually succeeds. So we are both here. So she has 2 actions left. Let's investigate. That's a Shroud of 3. She has an intellect of 4, and she gets a +1, so 5 to a 3. -3, that's not good enough. Final action and final charge. 5 to a 3. That's a 0. Okay, so she gets the 2 clues. All right, let's see what this says. At the end of the round, investigators at a port location may spend the number of clues to advance, which we needed 4. So we're good. So this is going to end up going back to Carolyn. So I'm going to put it here. So turn ended, or round ended. They upkeep first. Good. Cards I like. And then the port location, so we will now advance. Here's the long part. Disturbed. Down with the Mockingbirds. I love that little picture there. That's just amazing. It's beautiful. Moga. Visit the Isle of Oriab. Forbidden Lands. Manar. I don't know which one's better. Let's go to Manar. All right, so we lose all of our clues. Remove each location from the game. Each enemy is discarded. Okay, so here we go. Removed. Enemy is discarded. I guess this goes. I don't know. All right. Put a set aside Oriab location into play. Oh, wait. I forgot to do this. Search the encounter deck for Quetzalcoatl, Pack of Vunets. That's these guys. More Pack of Vunets. Each card from the Zoog's encounter set. Jesus Christ. All right. Zoog. Zoog. That's all of them. Shuffle Priest of 1,000 Masks and the discard pile. Okay, now we go to Minar. So remove each location from play. Oriab location. Oriab location is Baharna, Mount Neganik. Baharna. Mount Negranic. Nameless Ruins. Okay. Each investigator starts at Baharna. We got a Knight Rider in the encounter deck. Knight Riders. And Kit. Search the encounter deck for one copy of Knight Riders at Mount Negranic. Okay, so first we'll start at Baharna, Mount Negranic, and Nameless Ruins. These guys spawn here. What else? If there are 3 or 4 investigators in the game, that's not us. Advance to the Isle of Oriab. There it is. Find and uncover as many signs of the gods. At the end of the round, you may move to another region by advancing this act. Okay. Wow. Yeah, Arkham Horror LCG TTS modder. Really? Oh, oh, I thought you said that there was one. I see now what you were saying. These hunt? No. Well, the host, okay, but it is swarming. Boy, do I hate swarming. With a passion. I don't know what I hate more, swarming or the setups. I think the setups. For sure. Now let's make sure the connections are good. So red to yellow. Red to green. They go back and forth. They go back and forth. And they go back and forth. Okay. I think we are ready to roll with this. How tough are these guys? 3 to 5. You can evade it to discard it. Okay. Interesting. 2 Shroud, 2 Clues, and it's veiled. Wow. Now that that's done. Mythos phase. Add 1 Doom. 4 out of 7 Doom. And this gets discarded. So these go back. Geez, so much stuff, man. the league's going to have a blast verifying people's playthroughs with all these things going on. If there are no clues, there are clues. Attached location gets -2 shroud. After you successfully investigate, take a hard, place 1 doom. Oh, come on. That's annoying. But I got something for that. Oh, God. Freaking MAGA bird. Oh, man. This MAGA bird is so annoying. Okay. Carolyn will go first. She's going to take this MAGA test. 6 to a 4. 6 to a 4. Yeah, that's a fail. That didn't quite work out as well as I expected it to. Let's deep knowledge. So we had 2, 1, 2. The 2 I just drew. Let's draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Final action. Preposterous sketches. Cost 2. I don't want to spend resources. So because we'll need to put this other fingerprint kit in. In fact, we'll just gain a resource. Well, that's her turn. She didn't do much. Mateo. First of all, we need to get rid of this. So we need to discard a card with an even number of words in it. I really don't want to get rid of my mirror. But I have to because everything else is important. Okay, now that that's gone, we're going to draw into the flame. Draw an encounter card. Hunted by Corsairs. Okay. We'll just leave that there for now. All right. And we get 2 clues. Sorry, guys. Okay. I closed the blinds. Hopefully they don't see any more dogs outside. We get the 2 clues. So we don't have to worry about this annoying thing. Oh, where is it? The other thing that's there. All right. Oh, this thing, right? Yeah. So we don't have to worry about that because we didn't investigate. So we have 1 action left. We need to refuel our fighting tech to deal with this. Well, we can evade it, I guess. Kind of. So let's hunker down and prep some stuff here. So let's put out our Eye of the Djinn. And let's put out our Olive. Oh, wait. Too many actions. That was my final action. All right. Turn ends. These guys are not hunters. So now we will upkeep. Perfect. Exactly what I was looking for. So we are 5 doom on the agenda. Counter cards. Again, there are no clues, so this gets discarded. This stays on the location, although it's not going to trigger anything because So we draw another card. Another Song of the Maga Bird. God, do I hate that card. And she gets a Priest of 1,000 Masks. We haven't uncovered any Sign of the Gods. Or did we? Was this a Sign of the Gods? Where'd those locations go? I threw them away, huh? Okay, well, we haven't discovered 2 Signs of the Gods, so they're not affected right now. So right now, they're 2/2/2. Not terrible, and they deal hard. Not terrible at all. Who's going to go first? Carolyn or Mateo? Mateo can handle these guys, but I really want him to deal with this Maga Bird situation. The test is a 4, though. Carolyn can deal with the Maga. Not really. Okay. Let's have Carolyn take an attack of opportunity. She'll play 1, 2, 3. She'll play that. She takes a horror, which goes to Virgil. And let's attack these guys. She has, she'll take a horror, so she can do 2 damage. She has now a 3 to a 2. She'll spend a resource for physical training, 4 to a 2. And she'll commit physical training, 5 to a 2. I think that should be good enough. Just enough. Just enough. So they're dead. She gets to heal horror, which grants her a resource. And then she has 1 more action to go. Let's draw a card. That's her turn. We're kind of hunkered down here. We need to move. Mateo, he's going to try and beat this Maga Bird situation. He'll make his skill 5. Hold on. Let's draw a card. Okay. I'm wasting turns here. I waste a whole turn to get rid of one, but 2 of them will get 2 of these. If I move out of the location, there's 2 of these in place, so it'll add 2 doom. That'll literally waste 4 full turns. So it's worth wasting a turn trying to get rid of them. All right, let's do another card. There we go. Promise of Power. Eye of the Djinn. Add. So we are now testing a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to a 4. -1. This goes away. And that's my turn. There's still 1 in play, but we'll get rid of it next round. Turn ends. No hunters in play. Upkeep. Upkeep. And Worst Nightmare comes out. Well, Mateo can deal with that. Six doom out of 7. And we draw another one of these guys. And he swarms. Carolyn gets... Ooh, this is getting rough. 2 birds on the same location. Is that possible? Yeah. Yeah, 2 birds are on the same location. Sucks. Get wrecked. God, this Nightbot is something else, huh? This is getting rough. So now we have this thing to deal with, and it swarms. I have 1 Armageddon in play. Carolyn has her worst nightmare. Carolyn may have to take this, and Mateo will have to take that. All right. It is what it is. Mateo's going to take the worst nightmare. Oh, he can't because he'll get attacked. He'll just have to attack the worst nightmare with Armageddon. He'll use Eye of the Jinn. That's a 5 to a 2. -1. Good enough. This dies. Oh, no, it doesn't die. It takes 2. It's got 3 health. Well, that sucks. I'm out of ways to fight here. Mateo will try to... really can't do much. The evade value is 5. There's no way I can evade this thing with a 3. It's just not possible. I'm going to have to punch. I'm going to have to punch these guys. Punch. Failed. Punch. That's actually good enough, so it takes 1 damage. Oh man, this is getting rough. Yeah, I was about to engage this thing, and I didn't because I remembered about the attacks of opportunity. That's Mateo's turn. And now Carolyn, she has her own problems. She can't fight this thing. She's gonna have to attack these guys. She'll take a horror. Please don't hit Mateo. She'll take a horror and attack with a vicious blow. So that's puts her at 3-4. And then she'll use 2 resources, 5-6. So 6 to a 2. That's a -2. So that's good enough. They're dead. 1 and 1. Alright, so one thing taken care of. And then she heals a horror, so she gains a resource. Then she has to try and evade this thing. So she'll try and evade 2 versus 2. So that's a +1. So she fails. But she gets to heal horror, so she'll heal horror from here. Oh. She'll heal horror from there. So I think I can heal. Or ally, yep. Oh, ally asset. This is not, yeah, it is an ally. So I heal and gain a resource. And try to evade again. 2 versus 2. Get rid of all those. Reveal another token. +1. So again, I failed. So couldn't evade. That's fine. I'm not too worried yet. Turns end and no other hunters. So this worst nightmare hits me for 2 horror. I'll take 1. Virgil will take 1. And no other enemies. So we go upkeep. Upkeep. And 7 doom. So the agenda advances. Shuffle both Corsair of Lang into the encounter deck along with the discard pile. Zero out of 9 doom. And we are still stuck in this starting location. All right. Mateo is going to go first. Oh, wait, we got to draw encounter cards. So we get a Corsair of Lang. Near city or surface location. Here's the city. Alert. After Corsair of Lang attack. Okay. Yeah. That's rough. She will take him. that's fine. Whew, I think we may be able to move next round if we stop getting enemies. Mateo's going to go first. First action, he will use his Eye of the Jinn to boost his combat to 5, attacking against the Worst Nightmare, which has a combat of 2. And here we go. 0. Okay, so finally kills this thing by punching it to death. Your Worst Nightmare, you can punch it to death. Next step. Carolyn's going to deal with this guy, and yeah. How, though, is the question. It has 4 health. Oh, yeah. Oh, God, we've got this thing. Mateo won't move yet. We're going to put... we're going to pay 1 resource to put her into play. And we're going to use her. Draw 3 cards. Yes, exactly what I was looking for. All right. And now we'll spend 2 resources to play this, engage this automatically, and hit him for 3. So here we go. That's our combat is 2, so 6 to a 2. That's good enough. He takes 3 damage. Carolyn's turn. She's going to engage him as her first action. And then she's going to take a horror and attack. She'll boost her combat with physical training. So that's, let me see. Its combat's 2, so this will put it at 3. 3 to a 2. 4 to a 2. Oh, wait. Hold on. Ah. I can't use this. Okay. So, here's what we're going to do. Before she engages him, she's going to need to get rid of this thing. So, discard an even printed resource cost. Preposterous sketches. Get rid of this thing. All right. Then, she'll engage him. Oh my god. 0 is even, but I like this because I can give cards to Mateo if he needs them. All right, now that we've gotten rid of that, so we engage him. That's our second action. Our third action, now we're going to chop him up. So 3 to a 2. This will make it a 4 to a 2. Is there any bigger than a minus? Yeah, there's a -3 there. So we'll use a resource to bring us to a 5 to a 2. If we draw a curse, all right, so 6, 7 to a 2. There it is, 7 to a 2. -2, good enough. All right, they're dead. We still got a Maga Bird, but this was crazy. Somehow we made it happen. But that's our turn. No hunters. Upkeep. Hey, Storm of Spirits. There we go. And 1-2 punch. Hey, things are starting to look up. But we are running low on time. I choose agility. Oh, Jesus Christ. These things are so annoying. Right. Okay. Now that we're there, Maga test. Gut. I have the gen to boost my willpower to 5. Guts, so 6, 7 to a 4. 7 to a 4. -2. Okay. Bye-bye, Maga Bird. Now we need to keep moving. So now Mateo will move here. I don't have a way to kill that yet. So what's this here? 5 Shroud. After you end your turn, do you wonder... Oh, damn. Okay. Well, I could kill her, so that's fine. Which, thank you for reminding me, location. We'll draw 3 and pick a spell. Armageddon. Alright, that's Mateo's. Mateo has 1 action left. He did the Maga Bird. He moved. He has 1 action left. We'll play the mirror. Alright, that's turn. Carolyn. Carolyn will move. Oh, wait. She doesn't want to do that. Carolyn will stay there, and she wants to get rid of this thing. Discard a player card with an even number of total skill icons. Jesus Christ. It has to be this, so we'll get rid of this. Papu, you're a little loud, Papu. Bring the volume down like 2 notches, because you're hurting people's ears on the screen. Come here. And the blinds are closed. You don't even know what you're barking at. Action 1, got rid of that. Action 2, we're going to have to start gaining resources, I guess. Gain a resource. Action 3, gain a resource. Alright, no hunters. Upkeep phase. We get drawn to the flame. Beautiful. Okay. 2 Doom on the agenda. 3 in play because we got her, but she died because of this location. I have to deal damage to an ally. This one right here. And this goes away. This goes away. So much to keep track of. I pick agility. Oh, god damn it. Well, I can handle this, guys. No problem. My god. We'll have Mateo go first. He's going to Eye of the Djinn. Spend 2 resources to play Read the Signs. Eye of the Djinn to boost his combat to 5, or his intellect to 5. That'll put me at a 9 investigate. And then I'll use the mirror just to kind of see what the deal is. What the dealio. -1. Cool. So, yep. We nab 2 clues. 1, 2. And then, oh, I forgot to get rid of the clues from before. It's not a big deal. We'll get rid of them when we move from here. Getting there. We need to play Armageddon, so we need some resources. Gain a resource. Gain a resource. Turn ends. No. We'll draw a card and draw a card. In case we get Voice of Ra. Draw a card. Draw a card. Okay. Alright. Turn ends. She needs to deal with this guy. So she will use this. She'll take a horror. And hack him up. So we've got 3 to a 2. She'll spend a resource to make it 4 to a 2. Yeah, 4 to a 2. Cultist, reveal another token. -2. Yep. We succeed, he dies. We heal horror and gain a resource. Okay. That was 1 action. Action 2. What the heck? Let's move up. She moves. This engages her. And we have 1 action left. It's got 2 health and 2 combat. Let's go ahead and fight it. 1-2 punch. Do I want to? No, let's just hack it. If it hits me once, it's not a big deal. So we will Hack at it. Take a horror. 3 to a 2. 4 to a 2. Uh-oh. 0. It's good enough. And we get rid of a curse token. So we kill this guy. So there's 1 on the board, which now has a much lower evade. That ends the turn. So he hits us for 1 horror. We'll give it to Virgil Gray. And then we move on. Upkeep. Upkeep. There's my Eye of Ra. Voice of Ra. 3 Doom on the table. Out of 9. I think we're going to finish this location, and unless we go super fast on the next one, I don't think that we're going to get to complete another series, another like island or whatever they're called. Here we go. This is Wondrous Lands. There's no clues, so get Surge. A number of words. These things are super annoying. And another Priest of 1,000 Masks. Okay. Carolyn's got her hands full. So she'll go first because she needs to take the initiative. So actually, this is not really going to do much good here. This is, though. So let's hit the Priest. Take a horror. So we are now 4, 5, or 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 to a 2. -2. He dies. I heal horror and gain a resource. And then we'll do it again. We'll fight this. We're going to I'll commit leadership so that we're a 4 to a 2. Take a horror. -1. He dies. Heal horror. Gain a resource. And then final action, let's get Peter on board. Okay. And let's take a look at this location. After you enter... Oh, shoot. Vase, read the locations. Read the locations, Vase. Oh, man. Okay. Well, I should have taken that test. I didn't, and I already finished this. Noted. I messed that up. Now I know next time. Read the location first before you move in. Oh no, I moved in last round, so it wouldn't have made a difference this round. But still, it's important that I look at that because that would have been points. Mateo. He'll move in. Action 1. Oh, wait, I didn't flip this, did I? Flip it. You have uncovered the sign of the gods. Okay. And then I didn't flip this. Oh, I did obtain supplies, so I didn't have to take the test. Oh, my God, man. I am messing these up. Not too badly, though, because this benefited me, and I didn't take advantage of it, but whatever. So we've got both of these taken care of. We just got to nab these 2 clues and get out of here. So let's go ahead and Mateo moved in. That's the first action. Second action, he'll draw into the flame. Draw an encounter card. Frickin' Maga Bird gets the clues. All right. And then we have the Maga Bird, so what we'll do is we'll use Eye of the Jinn. Eye of the Jinn. Five to a 4. And I can't commit cards with an odd number of words. We'll do it next round. Let's instead get rid of this. It's even number of words. No. Even number of words. All right, we'll get rid of keep faith. All right, that's the turn. Upkeep. 4 doom out of 9. Encounter cards. Priest of 1,000 Masks. And Corsair of Light. Ooh, God. Okay. That sucks. All right. So they get +1 fight and +1 evade because we've discovered 2 Sons of the Gods. Mateo will go first. He will Voice of Ra and take an attack of opportunity. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Come on. Voice of Ra. So I gain 2 resources. This is the first time that's failed me like that. It's still 2 resources. That's fine. That's what I needed to get Armageddon on board. So we will play Armageddon. Take an attack of opportunity. And then we'll use Armageddon with Eye of the Jinn. So we have a 5 to a 2. -2. That's good enough. He's dead. And that is my turn. Carolyn has this Corsair, which is really annoying. We can try and evade, or we can 1-2 punch him. All right, let's 1-2 punch. 1-2 punch. So we have +1, so that puts us at a 3. And we'll use physical training. 5. 5 to a 2. Skull, that's -2. That's good enough. He takes 1 damage. Then we attack again, this time a 4 to a 2. -2. Good enough, so it takes 2 damage, so he's 3 damage. That was just 1 action. Second action, we will use the chopper. 3 to a 2. -1. Good enough, so he dies. Oh, horror and resource. He dies. One more action left. We have Maga Bird here. But first we'll play this and use it on Peter. That ends the turn. Peter heals. I gain a resource. And then we'll upkeep. All right. We're not going to have time to do another island. Five out of 9 doom. Encounter cards. Another enemy. Encounter card. This prismatic phenomenon. Oh, God, this is so annoying. And we have to get rid of this. And we have to get rid of this. Jesus Christ. Oh. My apologies. So I shouldn't have been able to play this, huh? Oh, yeah. My bad. Yeah, I confused the wording. Read the cards, Vase. Read the cards. I think this is going to be like the final island. Just got 1 done. Wow, that's kind of crappy. What's the average? Like, those of you who've played this scenario like several times, why are we playing this? Yeah, that's how I feel. Yes, with this scenario, I don't like this scenario at all. How many islands do you guys get to? Do you complete like all 4 of them, or it feels kind of difficult to do all 4? Like 1 is very, very action intensive with all these Maga Bird treacheries and crap. Let's shoot this bird out of the sky. So that's a 4 to a 2. 0. So he dies. And let's get rid of Maga Bird. So 5 to a 4. We'll use the mirror. -1. That's good enough, so I won't come in any cards. Maga Bird goes away. And we have one action left, which will be to go to the port location. Carolyn will move to the port location. And she's going to try and get rid of this Hunted by Corsairs. Testing a 4 intellect. It's kind of rough. She has a 4. Yeah, I don't know that we're going to be able to. And I think this is at the end of the round, right? At the end of the round. So you have to, so you can't just like move on to the next island and still have some actions left. Usually you should be able to do 2 islands. Okay, plus the starting place. Okay, so 3. So this, I don't think I'll finish 2. Maybe. I can't get rid of this Hunted by Corsairs. So what we're going to do instead is we'll play our fingerprint kit. And gain a resource and then gain another resource. She ends her turn. And then upkeep. Jeez. Okay. End of the round, we will advance the act, which gives us 2 damage because of the Hunted by Corsairs. Ouch. 2 damage is a lot. I couldn't have gained 1 resource because playing the fingerprint kit cost me an extra action. So I give it back. Hunted by Corsairs takes 2 damage. Yeah. The act advanced, so this goes away. All right, so 6 doom out of 9, and let's see what this says. Oh, visit Manar. We already at Manar, aren't we? Let's go to Timeless Realm. That sounds pretty cool. Timeless Realm. Remove each location, put Celephus, Serenian, and Hazukle. Okay. Celephus, Serenian, Celephus, and Hazukle. Search the encounter deck, discard pile. Celephis. Okay. Shuffle the Crawling Mist into the encounter deck. Okay. So we start Celephis. We start here. Shuffle the Crawling Mist. So much setup. Oh, my old friend, the Crawling Mist. Oh my god. It's not really that bad. It just last scenario really wrecked us. Spawn the set. Oh wait. Shuffle the set aside Crawling Mist. Search the deck for 1 copy of Priest of 1,000 Masks. And spawn it. How's it play? And we advance to the King's Decree. think that's it. Now let's take a look at what we've got here, what we've got to work with. 2 shroud, 2 clues. 3 shroud, 2 clues. 4 shroud, 2 clues. Okay. We added Doom. Oh, wait. Did I add a Doom last round? There's just so much happening, I forgot. Do you guys remember if I already added a Doom? I think maybe I did, but I'm not 100% on that. We'll just say I didn't for now. I feel cool. I can actually pick up multiple things like that. Yeah, I wasn't. It's been so long since the last Doom got added. I can't remember if it did or not. Well, let's draw our encounter cards, and then we will see what we do here. I don't care about that. Maga Bird, my old friend. Yeah, I don't know that I'll complete this one, but I guess we'll see. So 2 shroud, 2 clues. Let's get to it. Carolyn will investigate. This thing has an extra 2 shroud. No, we'll take a horror. She'll take a horror. I should give it to Peter. And she'll investigate with the fingerprint kit. That's a 5 to a 2. Says -1. So we get both clues. That's the veiled location. So we will flip it over proper. Remember that you have Beseech the King. Tenebrous Night Gaunt goes into the encounter deck. 1 copy. All right, action number 2. Frickin' Maga Bird. I guess we're going to add a Doom. Well, we're going to lose if we add a Doom. I can't really take that test. It needs to be... Oh, could be combat. Okay. Well, I'll take combat. So I'm going to commit Vicious Blow, Prophesy, which will add 3. So I don't need to commit Vicious Blow. So 3, so 5. No, we'll use Intellect and just Prophesy. That's 7 to a... Oh, I can't use Intellect. That's... Prophesy adds 3. My willpower's 3. That's 7. 7 to a 4. 8 to a 4. At this rate, 9 to a 4. 9 to a 4. All right, good enough. Bye-bye, Maga Bird. I didn't play resource or draw, so I haven't used an extra action. And so she literally has used 2 actions. We will move here to enter or leave. Choose and discard a card from your hand. All right, bye-bye. All right, that's her turn. So Mateo will now move in with her. So he's going to... No, he'll move here. And Priest of 1,000 Masks gets in. They've got a 3 and a 3. Let's just try and kill him with Armageddon. Armageddon. Eye of the Djinn. So we've got a 5 to a 2. And we can still commit after we draw the tokens. 5 to a 2. That's an autofill. Actually, I don't think I've used Mateo's ability in this scenario. So I think I will do that. So that'll grant me an extra action. And you're dead. So I have 3 actions left. Investigation. It has a Shroud of 4. I really could use another Drawn to the Flame. Oh, here. 1, 2. Codex of Ages. We'll pull the auto success. Final action, we'll use it to investigate. Get one clue. All right, turn's end. No enemies. Upkeep. Upkeep. Final round. We got this Tenebrous Night Gaunt. Near city or surface location. City. Oh, that is a city, so it does. Oh, wait, she's here. Yep, that's city. Okay. She'll take the attack of it's a final round. So she's going to take the attack of opportunity, investigate using the fingerprint kit. So she takes 1 damage. Investigating a 5 to a 3. Oh, look. No. Instead of that, let's use this. So investigating a 4, 5, 6 to a 3. 6 to a 3. -2. Good enough. She grabs the clues. And then flips it. Covered a sign of the gods. 2 damage and gain 2 resources. Cool. The attack of opportunity was worth it. Look at that. And then she will move. Oh, she played a card, so that takes 2 actions. And then final action, she'll move, taking an attack of opportunity, 1 damage. Mateo, he will try to investigate this final one. We'll commit. We'll draw a card. Take a damage and a horror. And that's not what I was looking for. So we will Eye of the Djinn. So investigate 5 and use this thing. Hopefully we'll grab the clue against a 4. 3 to a 4. Yeah, this is rough. Now let's draw a card. First. And then I have the Djinn and draw this. So that's a -2. That's not good enough. Final action. Oh god, this thing is. I'm not going to be able to nab that clue. Sorry, guys. 1. Yeah, I guess we'll just commit that 1. So it's going to be a 4 to a 4. Yeah, it's a fail. So we couldn't nab this last one, but we did find a sign of the gods. And we will end the turn. We're almost dead here. She's not. And we doom out. And I think that's the end of it. Yeah. So we got a sign of the gods. Was this going to be a sign of the gods, or was I wasting my time? Temple of unattainable. Oh, it spawned some other location. Interesting. Well, we did it. We got like 4 signs of the gods, I think. No, wait. 1, 2, 3 signs of the gods. That's all right. I need to resign last action. Oh, yeah. Is that a thing? Oh, I threw away the... Yeah. Okay. Thank you for reminding me about that. So I should... So instead of investigating, I would have resigned, I guess. Better than the last run. Not perfect. We weren't really in any danger of dying in this one. We were... Definitely, the Doom Clock was our biggest enemy here. Mostly the Maga Bird treachery. Man, is that one rough. Because the test is really difficult. It's a 4. And I just kept pulling those. I must have pulled like 5 of those this game. So that really slowed me down. And then a couple of these hidden treacheries. So this one is the Doom Clock. But clearly the decks did much better than the first time that I played. which was a complete disaster. So, and there were reasons for me playing so bad, I think, but this one worked out a little bit better. I'm happier with it, and I think again the decks are good, they're solid. I just need to up my own skill at these scenarios. I got to get more accustomed to playing them. Like JP said, practice the setups so that I'm not so slowed down, and so I'm constantly aware of specific card interactions with locations and stuff. Because I'm not familiar with them, that's definitely a higher chance of missing them because I'm not familiar with them. But overall, I'm pretty happy with this run. We're getting there. We're not quite there yet, but we definitely are getting closer to where we want to be so that we can be a little bit competitive in the league. I think I might even play solo. So I'll do a two-handed section of the league, and I'll also join the solo section of the league. So I'll practice solo, or these scenarios solo with Mateo, I think. I think I'll take Mateo through it using solo. But thanks for joining me, guys. It was fun hanging out. Sorry I didn't check the chat as much. Because I'm so unfamiliar with these scenarios, I tend to kind of want to focus, and I forget to look at the chat. But, I promise that as I become more familiar with these and stream them again, I will probably be more interactive with you guys. But definitely huge improvement from last time, JP. Definitely. I'm very happy with the results. Not at the level I want it to be, but definitely happy at the direction that it's going. So thank you guys for joining me. This was fun, and I will see you guys in the next one.